everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. It is very, very hot. Jenny is not coping well.
There's been no, we haven't had a moment, have we?
What I need is one of those little fans so I can just be like your fan.
I think I'm going through the change, I do. Honestly, this is unreal.
Yeah, as long as you don't start howling at night. Anyway, moving on. Much more importantly is we have been rolling the fields, or we started to. We use the old antique roller, which is more of a greens roller, so it's really good at exactly the right time of year. So it's got to be not too soft and not too hard. I think what I'm going to do is try and rig it up with our little Ford, the small tractor with the grass tyres, because I think that's going to be much more effective. But it is good, but say it's got to be, it can't be too soft and it can't be too hard. So we've got a little bit of a break in the weather, I think, next week, and if we get a little dusting,
I'm looking forward to the rain now.
we've been going on about rain, and now yes, it is one of those, but it is like a summer's day here. The horses are all out; they're very happy. So yeah, it's been good.
Great. We've had the all clear on Grace and Charlotte. Their blood test came back. We had the second set back and they're now all good. So they're going to do one more week in isolation and then they can just start talking to the other horses. And yeah, no, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it, to see them. And then start to interact.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we are going down fencing. We've spoke about it before. We need to create more paddocks. Obviously we've got more horses, but we need more paddocks so we can rest the mud fields, or the ones that turned into chocolate mousse. We can roll them or press them down, and then we can rotate the horses. So we've got one big paddock down in the bottom corner. We're going to get on with that tomorrow, so you can join us for that. And yeah, it was great last night. We did the live. If you saw it, or if you didn't, it is very strange. It's a bit. I
was really nervous.
Bit nervy.
I was like, Nick has to do that. I'd just like go all shy.
Yeah, if one of the kids comes out screaming or something, running across the set. But no, it was all good, and they were really.
All the animals behaved themselves, didn't they? No, it was good.
So it is a bit nervy, but I think it's a really good platform, and it especially works well for Jenny and I and the family, because as you know, at the end of the day, when we've done the horses, the kids, the school runs, all the day-to-day stuff, and then doing jobs or making videos, it's down to Jenny then to work her magic and do the editing, and it can get very late in the day, whereas if we can get organised and give you guys enough notice, I think it's going to work well, because we can say tomorrow night we're going to do a live. We can hopefully plan our day a bit, which is always hard with lots of animals and lots of children, but we can maybe give you a bit of notice, and then it's a much better way. Once it's done, you get to enjoy it and we get to have a bit of time, or a bit of time with the kids, with the family, just being us, which is something
we won't change that with the YouTube thing. That's the one thing I'm really feel strongly about. It won't change the way we are with the kids. We spend a lot of time with the children. We go down the woods, and it's that time of year now. We're going to go this evening, aren't we, down to the woods and enjoy the river and have dinner down there. And I think it's important that we have that life balance, because otherwise it
definitely
becomes
Rupert on the way to school, I think it was yesterday, because the day before yesterday we lit the cauldron, and we got the fire going, and it was lovely, and we all just sat around the cauldron in the little bit where Grace and Lottie first went out, and it was really, really nice. And on the way to school, Rupert said, "Oh, thank you, Daddy, it was so nice last night." And it is those little moments, and it's not it's not a big deal. It's just making the time, making the effort to make that special, and it is important, and it's what we're
all about, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've always been lucky enough.
We'll just bring you with us from now on. Just film it all.
But we have been very, very lucky, and it's such a beautiful environment, and we can enjoy it, and it's just.
And now we're not selling as well. It sort of gives you that whole new lease of, like, to the thought of selling broke my heart, but to know that we can stay.
Yeah.
And we can build on what we have here. It's just.
I think that's one of the biggest things.
It's like moving in again.
Yeah, and we obviously say thank you a lot, and we're very humbled, and we're overwhelmed by the support, but. Really and truly, every like, every comment, every watch, anything that anyone does, like we said, having a conversation has changed our world and has changed the Legends, because what it means is we can stay, we can provide that stability, and it's given us for the first time ever, really and truly, a chance to plan moving forward, which is difficult because we've always made do and made it work, which is fine. But
and
now
we could have continued to do that. We could have sort of kept making it work and kept it as it is and stayed. We didn't have to move. We made the choice to move or put the house on the market for the horses so we could give them better facilities, because here doesn't have the facilities. That's the point. But as it turns out, it looks like we should be able to now put the facilities here for the horses, which means we can keep our magical home and the Moon Enchanted Forest, and the boys can continue to go and seek goblins at Pirate Island and all the things that we do. So
I think it's going to be really, really special. The future's really bright, and it's in part of to the team that is Team Legend, you and everyone that's involved, anyone that has ever helped, anyone that's helping, and anyone that is going to join us in the future. Thank you. And it's looking...
Just watching is helping.
It's really, really good. So, we'll... It's that time when I think little baby Oscar's started making a noise, so we're going to go and get him, have a bite of lunch, and then we'll get on with the afternoon shift.
Indeed.
Let's go.
Let's go.